Good evening, fellow escapists. This is your captain speaking, letting you know tonight we're doing something a little different. Normally we're not live on a Thursday night, first of all. It's been a while since we've done a Thursday stream. But we're not cooking tonight. We're not gaming either. Tonight we are going to attempt an art stream and see how that goes. This is going to be a first for me. I have never done art on stream. I do like to do art, but it's been a long time. So we're going to see how we do tonight and see what it's like, basically. So that's what we're doing. It's going to be a different territory for me. I do hope that you'll hang around at least for a little while. And we're doing it's probably going to be watercolor colored pencils. I feel like there's another term for that. But anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be a vibes kind of night. We're going to be relaxing. We're going to chill out. And we're going to do some art and just have hangouts, you know? A little different from usual, and I hope that you'll enjoy it. And if not, that's okay. This can be a one-off, or it can be a more than one-off. You know what I mean? We can do it once, or we can do it several times. And we'll find out which is the right answer there. Alright, so I'll be live in just a minute. I'm just getting my supplies together. And then I'll be going. Is this any better? I had it away from my face, and I was also talking quietly. Normally I'm like screaming into the mic, so. In any event, we'll be live in just a minute. Thanks, everybody. Oh my goodness, Purple Coffins, hello. Thank you so much for that raid. Hi, I'm just grabbing my stuff. I'm so sorry. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, my name is Katie. I'm the Practical Escapist, and tonight I'm doing an art stream, which is a little outside of my norm, but I'm really excited about it. Okay, I just found my watercolor paper, which means I can turn on the camera in a second. Sorry, everybody. Thank you so much. Purple Coffins, what are you up to today? Were you gaming? Were you cooking? It's great to see you. Thank you for bringing everybody over. It's a great way to start a stream, having some friends come by and say hello. I really appreciate that. Oh, let me see here. Do I have a pencil? I think that's the last thing I need is a pencil. I was just getting my act together. And everybody, welcome in. Welcome in. This is a different stream for me. I am probably going to be a little less all over the place and less chaotic than I usually am. Because I'm doing an art stream and it's weird. It'll be fun. Let's see here. You're playing It Takes Two. Oh, that's fun. I hope that was great. Where are my slippers? Sorry, I'm 50,000 things. 50,000 things. How is It Takes Two? I'm really interested in playing that game myself at some point. Okay, I got slippers. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the camera now. So, it's gonna be a different angle. Okay, sorry about that. That should be working now. My apologies. I had the wrong mic on. Sorry, I had a new scene set up and I forgot to manually select the mic. Hello. Sorry about that. Hello, everybody. This is a different angle than you're used to, I'm sure. But we're still at the kitchen counter because that's where my setup is. So we're drawing in the kitchen. I'm mostly just testing this out. If it goes well and we end up doing another one, I'll probably have a completely different setup for that. But for now, this is what we're doing. This is what we're up to. This is what we're up to tonight. Maybe one day, eventually, when I get my DSLR camera, to about maybe $300 off from. Maybe. All right, bring the chair over here. I've been there, yeah. Yeah, it's a different setup than my norm. All right, and let's see. I think this might be okay. It might be reaching up a little bit, which I don't love, but if that's the case, then I'll just kind of like sit on my knees, which I do frequently anyway. Let's see here. How's this? A little bit. Let's see here. I'm gonna put on like a scarf or something. 1 second. There's just a little bit. The angle is just a little bit. I don't know. A bit much. The angle is a little bit. I'm gonna put a scarf on or something. Or I don't know. I can do that. But I'm warm. I don't know if I want. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like in the summertime I'm like, oh, I could, not wear a hoodie because I don't want to wear a hoodie because they're warm. Also, I think I got a sunburn today, which is very, very fun. 1 second. Gonna... 1 second, just taking this off. 1 second. Sorry, everybody. You're getting all kinds of new streams from me this summer, apparently. Limited time to set up beforehand. I'm always like scrambling last minute. So appreciate your patience, everyone. Cat. Which, oh, mystery. Come on, dude. Come on, bud. I actually do need to sit here today. I need to actively sit here. So, my apologies, but yeah, you're gonna have to go. Alright, let me see. What do we got for pencils here? Regular pencils, not... We've got watercolor pencils, which is... I couldn't remember the name of them. They're called watercolor pencils. Do I have any sharpened pencils? Goodness gracious. Okay, you must have one pencil in here that's sharpened and... The answer is I don't. Which is rude. But I can fix that in a moment. Artist Cat, yeah, he is the one and only. He's a scam artist. He's like, oh, everybody look at me. I'm gonna draw you a picture. But then he's not, because he's a cat. He's not gonna draw you a picture. He's gonna make you think he'll draw you a picture. He's sneaky like that, but, you know, it's not how it's gonna be. Pencil? Where are my sharpened pencils? This is incredibly rude. You're a sharpened pencil. You're not great, but you're sharpened, so that's the thing. Well, here's our sharpener, so we're good. We're good. Nobody laugh at my materials. I haven't done actual art in a while. One of those street artists. Yeah, he's like, come here and I'll draw your picture. $5, $10, $15, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sit up a little bit because the counter's a little higher than most most tables that I sit at to draw. But so what we're doing tonight, I think I'm gonna do it portrait style instead. What we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna do a nice little scene, and we're raising money for WWF. So anybody who donates $10 will get a tree drawn in the background for them. Anybody who donates $50 will get to choose an animal or some kind of farm wildlife. I'm gonna open up I got a beverage here. That sentence was wow, all my sentences right now are just kind of like blending together in a stream of nonsensitude. So I felt like lo-fi was good for tonight because vibes, you know what I mean? I feel like it's gonna be a kind of vibesy night. So I always draw people. I like drawing people. I've always liked drawing people. It's because I grew up during like drawing Sailor Moon and stuff like that. I was a big Sailor Moon fan, and I mean, I feel like I'll always be a big Sailor Moon fan. You know what I mean? So I feel like we're gonna have this person be like the focal point of the drawing, and then we're going to branch out. What's up, Ease? You got your account back? That's great news. And then we're gonna branch out a bit and, you know, no pun intended. I feel very vulnerable right now. I haven't done art in front of people in a very long time, and it's a little uncomfortable, so you'll have to bear with me. I'm no great skill or anything like that. I just, oh, for Pete's sake, Dex. You and everybody. You know what? So many people made that joke that my first stream, I actually said, we're raising money for the World Wildlife Federation. Like, that was the title of my first stream. I didn't realize it until after the fact. Welcome in, Dex. How are you doing? Alright, I don't have a, like... Let's see here. I feel like she's gonna be kneeling. I'm gonna look up a reference real quick. Like I said, it's been a while since kneeling front on. Okay, so you kind of like that was exactly what I was looking for right there, so. kneeling and kind of sitting on her legs, feet, whatever. This is quickly proving itself to be uncomfortable, but anyway, I will figure out a way. She should actually have her, whoops, knees together, I think. Like, yeah, like that. She's kneeling. And slightly rounded to show that it's knees. I had a talking part at quiz show about an hour. Oh, that's fun. Or taking part, sorry. With the folks I occasionally join to talk NWA Power with. Oh, that's fun. 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna grab my butt pillow and see if that raises me up enough to make this a bit easier. Because I was like, oh, I'll just sit on my knees. That is extremely uncomfortable, and I'm only like 5 minutes into that. So this should raise me up a bit. We use the old butt pillow. Boom. It's about 1 inch off, so actually it's like 2 or 3, I think. Oh yeah, that's better. There we go. Might have to do it side on, but that's okay. You probably can't see much yet. I'm drawing very lightly with a pencil so far. I'll ink it in and everything, so everything all will be revealed. But yeah, that sounds like fun, Josiah. That's awesome. So quiz show. That sounds like it has the ability to be very silly. Is it recorded or is it live? So I feel like this person is going to be surrounded by, well, she's going to be surrounded by a nature scene. I'm going to have some trees in the background. So far we have raised $40 for WWF. So, so that's 4 trees that I need to draw so far. And what we're doing is we're actually saving the trees with WWF. The campaign is called Every Last Leaf, and we're pledging to help protect 150 million hectares of land. Let's see here. It'll be both live and recorded. Oh, cool. But when I get a gift card to Pro Wrestling Tees. Oh, nice. That's really fun. Good for you. I hope it goes well. Alright, so I'm going to have one hand on her lap, and the other one is going to kind of be like either on her chest, or she'll be kind of like, I don't know. I'm thinking of doing some kind of boa. Like a boa around her neck, like an actual snake, like a boa constrictor. So a boa. Love Wrestling Sia on Twitch. Oh, okay, fun. I'm trying to decide whether I should make her a fairy or not. Go full hippie with this and draw a fairy on top of all else. I haven't just, gone all in with a drawing in a while. Or we got a donation. Mario with another $10. Thank you so much, Mario. I owe you 2 trees now. Thank you for that. Wonderful. I really appreciate that. So you got 2 trees in your name, my friend. Thank you for that. That puts us at $50. Which our goal is 300. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, that puts us at a 1/6 of the way there. Much, much appreciated. Thank you. I don't know if you guys were expecting digital or traditional. You guys know how I am with baking, and how I would rather knead dough by hand than use the KitchenAid. I'm the same way with art. Again, I have nothing against digital art whatsoever. It's just not really my bag. I've tried it, I'm not good at digital art. Now, I'm not going to say I'm any kind of world-shattering artist or anything like that. I'm not going to say I'm whatever. I like to do art. I'll leave it at that. I like doing art. It's fun to me and enjoyable. And I did it for a really long time, and I haven't done it in a really long time. But I like, you guys know me, I like to get creative with anything I do, so. There's a Twitter thread last night that was like, honestly, rate yourself in these areas in your life. So it was like, you know, physical appearance and social skills and whatever, and patience. I gave myself a 2 for patience, and out of 10. And the other one was, another one was creativity. I gave myself high marks on creativity. I think that's one thing I have going for me. Am I like, you know, I think it's one of the few things that I can say genuinely I feel confident about myself with, and it's that I'm a pretty creative person. I don't want to do elf ears. I've got like a Captain Planet kind of vibe from her. More of a Planetina vibe, if you will. So, I don't know. I've been just kind of like toying with this for a few days, but I don't like to plan my drawings out too much. I'm definitely a, you know, see what happens while the drawing is occurring type of person. Now, that wasn't true when I was drawing my comic. When I was drawing my comic, I would definitely plan those out every week because I needed to have a joke in there or something, you know. It's been a while since I did the comic, and I used to do them traditionally, and I switched to digital art with those. And while I feel the quality did suffer, at least it had me get them out sooner, because I put a lot into the hand-drawn ones. And again, to the point where it was like, I don't know, it would take me a lot longer to get a comic put out than, you know, than if I had done it digitally. Because I don't like drawing digitally. I don't feel like I'm particularly good at doing digital drawings. So right now she has mittens, but it's because I'm going to draw the fingers later. Because I'll need a reference for sure. I'm not good at hands. Not very good at hands at all. One thing I do wish is that I'd picked myself up a snack for this. Because I don't have a snack. Because starting stream, I was like, oh no, I'm hungry. Well, I can just, oh wait, I'm not cooking tonight. I can't just. Alright, I'm stuck on her hair. Okay. So we have just general what she's doing. We have her. She's just kind of sitting down, kneeling down. One hand on her chest and one hand on her lap. So far. Alright, and we're going to do something with her hair. I feel like she's gonna have, I don't know, twists or something. I'm overthinking it. I always overthink stuff. But it's also because I'm doing this live as opposed to just, you know, chilling and doing whatever. But sometimes when I am doing art, which, you know, it has been a while since I have done any art of any kind. Sometimes this is as far as I'll get with a drawing, so. I've never streamed art before, Ease. This is new for me. Brand new. My first night drawing art, so. I'm, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I hope you all enjoy it. And if you don't, then you can be honest with me and say, like, you know, the art stream wasn't really to my taste because, you know, I'm just kind of experimenting with my content this year. This is a year where I'm just kind of trying to figure out, you know, what's going to work the best in any sort of way. She's going to have really long hair. It's probably going to pool out around her. I kind of like the vibes though. Like, I've always wanted to have lo-fi playing, but it just didn't fit the cooking streams, I didn't think. Not for me, anyway. It fits other streamers, but I'm too chaotic for for lo-fi for cooking streams. But this is nice and kind of chill, I think, so. She has very long hair. I feel like we're gonna have some butterflies in her hair. Butterflies and moths and, you know. Maybe she'll have very brightly colored hair. In fact, I think what I'll do, she's gonna have red hair and she's gonna have like a yellow kind of center, almost like it's a flower. And her hair is gonna be like the petals. If that makes sense. Maybe I'll even have a hummingbird. Right here. Hummingbird right here. I'm just gonna sketch it. I'm gonna need so many references for this stuff. Drawing from memory is not my forte, but I can kind of... She's gonna have a little butterfly on this ear. Maybe one on her shoulder as well. And a smaller butterfly right there. Let's see. I don't know if there's any way I can show you better what I'm working on here. If I slide it down a bit, I think you can see it a little better actually. So maybe we'll slide down a little bit. 141 more. Wow, that's a lot of updates. Yikes. Best of luck with that. Okay, yeah, you can see that alright, I think. I was gonna do barrettes, but now I'm like, just butterflies, though. That's cool. She's like a dryad, I think. She's a bit of a dryad. Here, I think her hair is gonna blend from red into brown. And then we have like little berries almost. Do I like that or not? Don't think I do. There. Okay. And she's gonna be wearing leaves, I think. So she has her hand on her chest. Her thumb is up this way. But it's relaxed. Hey Rusty, how you doing, bud? Oh boy. You guys can see the cat's a little easier this way too, which is cool. This is actually the cat cam. I just have it at a completely different angle than it's usually at. Oh, because you'd rather donate. Oh, cool. It's a good cause for sure. I really firmly believe that we gotta really focus on our planet right now. And so when they approached me about doing a charity stream, I was like, yes, absolutely, because I'm, you know, this is very much something I feel strongly about. What's up, Rusty? Rusty, my dude. Yeah, Rusty and Goose had a moment today, didn't you, bud? He was very hesitant, but we had the screen open. We have a sliding glass door and then we have a screen. So we had the screen in place, but the glass door was open and Goose was trying to get in the house all day. Mystery. Look at these two. Look at these two goobers. My boys. Rusty's all, Mom! Yeah, this is how he is if I'm just like sitting down doing whatever. Hey boys. Yeah, Goose is like our neighbor's cat, and he comes and hangs out with us. He loves us very much, and we love him. So he comes and hangs out with us. And actually, last night, Amelia, well, this morning, she came in and she said, Mama, I had a weird dream, a really sad dream. And I was like, oh no, what was it, sweetie? She's like, I dreamt that Goose died. And I was like, oh, that's awful. And so I took Olivia and I came downstairs. And, you know, I was just kind of like, oh, that's, you know, I'm sure he's okay. And he immediately proved that he was okay by hanging out with, like, we have a big deck that wraps around the house, and we have a side deck door and we have a back deck door. The back deck door is a Z at the end. You're right. The only thing is replace the S with a Z and you're good. Or Z, because you're American. Z. So we have a back deck door, which goes from our dining room, and then we have a side deck door, which goes from our living room. And Goose was hanging out at the side deck door, peering in. It was like 7:15. I had never seen him that early in the day ever before. So it's almost like he knew that Amelia had a bad dream and was like, hey, I'm here. I'm good. Don't worry. And he hung out with us all day. It was really nice. So we had the back deck door with just the screen, and Goose came sniffing over because let's see here, if you have your hands folded in your lap, because I was coming in and out, we were feeding the birds and whatnot, and Rusty was hanging out by that door, and Rusty was like very, very uncertain and very uncomfortable. See, I don't really like the way this hand is behaving. Her arm, she shouldn't be bending like that quite, I don't think. Not really sure how to make that happen though. I'm using myself as a reference and it's not working. Let's see here. Oh no, it's correct. Hi V-Dub, thank you for that lurk, much appreciated. Rusty. You guys want some treats? You guys want treats? Mystery immediately perks up with a loud meow. Come here, boys. Come here, my lads. One of you had a hairball. Let's give you some hairball control stuff. Get rid of those hairballs. Get rid of those hair. Wow, okay. Come here, come here. Look out, look out. Look out, look out. Oh my goodness. Mystery is like, I am here and I am ready. I'm ready for treats. Oh my goodness, boys. I can't move. Trying to get you in shot here. There you go. That's the end of those, so.
Only to the extent of which you program it to. It will be your friend, no more than the table you built it on will be.
There's one more, I think. Whoops, okay. It just fell out. One of them will find it. They'll be sniffing around and they'll find it. I'll let you guys watch before I sit back down. A couple of good boys doing a heckin' nom. Good boy, Mystery. Now, don't forget, this is my chair. Alright. So let me see. What are her hands doing? Yeah, so we had that door open and Goose was sniffing in and Rusty was very concerned. And for a while it went quite well, but then one of them hissed, so we closed the door back up. We weren't sure if it was Rusty or Goose who hissed. But regardless, we were like, okay, they're done. They came, they met. Alright, she's gonna have some cool, like, bracelets going on here. They're gonna have leaves on them. And also berries. Little clusters of berries. Alright, they've enjoyed their snack and now they're moving about their way. Yeah, once I get into the detail parts, I'll be doing big twists in her hair, I think. What we're doing. See here. We have like a branch bracelet on this hand. I think I want to do something mushroomy on this hand. Or on this arm, rather. I'll do like shelf. One guy here. Or maybe I'll do that higher up. So I like using pencils. You can just erase them and go about your day.
And I think most people are creative in one way or the other. A lot of people feel like they have a book in them, or they have a song in them, or they have a TV show idea. And you can sit around and talk about that all you want. But until it is actually reality, it doesn't count.
A cute little snail friend. She has a snail friend on her shoulder. Here's how we're doing so far, everybody. I'll show you close up a little bit. Whoop. See here. There we go. I don't know how well you can see it. This is where we're going. Rafik, what's up? Welcome in. How are you tonight? How's your evening? We're hanging out. We're doing some art this evening. We're just having kind of a chill time. I've never done an art stream before.
You know,
I hope that everybody, you know, enjoys it.
I half wrote, but never quite finished.
It was a little bit late starting off.
Or never even started recording.
Just because I was trying to figure out what camera angle to use and whatnot. So we figured it out.
So it kind of doesn't count until you finish it and then put it out into the world. Now, I'm not saying put crap out into the world, but there comes a time when
Little snail guy.
finishing
He's
and
very
moving
cute.
on, I think, is vital.
We have some
Otherwise, they're just
oval
holding
kind
on
of
to all
snails
these
going on
old
in our
works.
garden, interestingly enough.
And I think if you want to grow as
Like
any
not
sort of
not the
creative
typical, like
person,
we have some of the little
you
swirly
need to
boys, but
finish
we have like they're kind of like, I don't know, they're long. They're long oval boys that we also have. Type of functional. That's the mood. I'm doing all right, thanks. Oh, we're gonna have another bracelet. Wait. There we go. Bracelet going that way. Why? Because we can.
that cliche of art is not finished, it's abandoned. Yes, it can always be better.
This is a fitting
But
song right
you
now.
have to finish it, you have to put it out
Yeah,
because
she's got like
otherwise you're just the guy
tree bangles.
talking about your art and you're not the guy doing it. You get better by doing it, finishing it, learning from that process, and moving on to the next thing.
this is gonna be like bark on her other arm. She's just gonna be a being that can be whatever, basically. There's no rhyme or reason to her. She is trees and flowers and forests, and she's everything. Let's see here. I'm gonna do birch. I like birch. Birch trees are cool because they look like they have like look at this. They look like they've got eyeballs all over their trunks. Isn't that cool? Sorry to go full hippie on y'all. But the knots look like eyes to me. And I think that's neat. Sorry, I said this was gonna be a chill stream and I'm yelling into the microphone. It's just gonna look like she's got neat eyes all over, but it's gonna be birch bark. And she's just gonna be covered in leaves. Because this is for the Every Last Leaf campaign for WWF, so it seems appropriate. Lads. They fighting. I feel like they're fighting out there. Yeah, and then we'll just kind of do little lines to signify that it's birch bark. She's not going to be too blinged out, you know? Like, it's forest bling. There, now she's got shelf fungus on her arm. Alright. I'm not going to go too detailed on the leaves. I feel like they're going to detract. So I'm going to just kind of do layers of leaves. Various, like, there'll probably be different colors and stuff, but yeah, so we're gonna do some leaves here. How's everybody's week been? How was your day? I had a really good day myself today. Just you know, the days that you don't plan are always the ones that go the best, right? I was out walking with Olivia this morning. We always take a little morning walk. It's just kind of nice. It's a nice way to get the day going. And so yeah, we took a little morning walk. And while we were out, I saw a sign that was like, hey, this local natural phenomena is occurring at 2:47 p.m. and Olivia's nap ends at 2 p.m. every day. So I was like, oh, perfect. Yeah, I would really like to take the girls to watch that. So I did, and it was really nice. And we got a little snack. There was a food truck nearby, so we got a little snack. We watched it. You know, it was just very chill and very nice. So that was what we did, and we spent pretty much the full day outside. We didn't do anything really, you know, special inside, other than when I made dinner and everything. And yeah, that was it. That was really it, but it was a nice day. So I hope everybody else had a nice day too. I think the sketch of our girl is more or less done. I'm gonna try to turn these into hair twisties rather than, I don't know what I'm doing. We're doing twists here. Has anybody been, I don't know, watching anything cool lately? Anything fun? Anything interesting? By the way, if you're just joining us this evening, we're raising money for WWF and we're drawing art to do it. If you are here because of the art stream, which I doubt, but if you are here because it's an art stream, I will let you know I'm actually not an art streamer. I'm a cooking streamer usually, but we're branching out a bit tonight. You know, we're trying something different. Like I said, this is kind of vulnerable for me because I haven't done art in a long time, and I've always was really timid about it, about, you know, techniques and everything, about doing art the right way, you know. I took a little bit of art when I was in university, and it just wasn't for me. I realized how much I like to just do it for fun, and because I enjoy it more so than anything else. So I wouldn't say I didn't give up on art, but it definitely took a back seat in the past several years. Every so often I'll kind of dive back into it a little bit. Like tonight. But I kind of thought, you know, it'd be fun to try out an art stream, I think. So, that's what we're doing. Finally saw Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I haven't started Loki yet, though. I've heard good things. I haven't watched either of those things. I am... It's funny. I shared this post the other day that was like, you know, if don't try to hang out with me unless you're prepared to be deeply disappointed by the lack of like movies and shows I've seen, because it's really like I just don't watch movies ever. While Brad was on vacation, we watched a couple movies together. We watched The Fifth Element, which I loved. I loved it. We watched Blade Runner, which wasn't. It was all right, you know. There were some parts in it that I was kind of like, yeah, it was there's some parts that definitely would not fly today. But yeah, Parent Life, yeah, ain't that the truth? I always end up watching more anime than anything. Like, we just finished season 2 of Beastars, so we're caught up on Beastars, which is a phenomenal anime if you haven't watched it. If you're into anime. If you're not into anime, then, I mean, whatever. Do your thing. I think our girl's pretty well ready to be, like, inked and whatnot. So here's a closer look. I don't know if it's hard for you to see what we're doing, but this is the sketch of our girl. She's like a dryad, kind of nature being of some kind. I think she's cool. I like her. She's off to a good start anyway. I'm considering coloring her in with marker and doing the rest in watercolor pencil, but I'm not sure yet. I like a mixed media, you know? Make her stand out a bit and then make the rest kind of flowy. Backgrounds are actually my weak point. I'm like, all right, we've drawn the person. Oh no, now we need to draw the background. I was getting to watch a lot of anime. Been debating about subbing to Crunchyroll, but I think dropping Disney for it would be vetoed by many fans. It's totally fair. That's one of the hard things, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie, all of our streaming service logins are like paid for by somebody else. Like, except Amazon. We do have Amazon because we both have Prime, because I mean, we're a streaming family, right? So, being a streaming family, we've got Prime. But other than that, like, Netflix is my mom, and Disney Plus is another friend, and whatnot. I'll just have another little layer of her hair back here. Alright. I need to start drawing the background. think we'll give a general sketch of the background first. And then go from there. So I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do something foresty clearly. But I think I want to do a combination of things. Like maybe on one side she'll have an immediate forest, and then on the other side it'll be something a little more pastoral, maybe like a field in the background or something like that. And there has to be some kind of like grotto or something in the background, something hidden, something secret, Maybe we'll have like, I'm just gonna generally sketch out a little bit here. Like I said, backgrounds are my weak point. I draw the person and then I'm like, I'm done. I used to, for fun, do clothing design, which might surprise some people about me, but yeah, I used to. It was a hobby of mine when I was much younger. I used to, when I was in grade school, I used to do these big books, and I would doodle all these different clothing designs, and I would get people to pre-order them. I'd say, okay, then you go through this book. Like, this is what I would do with my friends when I was very little. I was like, you go through this book and you tell me which clothes that you want to pre-order one day when I have my clothing industry. And I don't think anybody is holding me to that, thankfully. Like, no, I didn't take any money. It was just like, all right, you write down which ones you want, Okay, so here's what we're doing. We have several trees in like a thicket here. And then, no, not that one. Sorry, I have a vision and I can see it clearly in my mind, but I can't put it on paper necessarily, It's hard to translate. Yeah, Art Stream Jukes. What? Art Stream Juke. There we go. How are you doing, Jukebox Panda? Good to see you. Yeah, we're trying it out, I've, never done an art stream before. This is new territory for me, and I don't know if this is good, like a good angle for anybody or anything. I don't know how well you guys can see, but we're giving it a shot. We're gonna see how it is. All right, Josiah, thanks for hanging out. All right, sounds good. I'm hoping to draw this start to finish tonight. We'll see how we do. We're off to a good start. Like, we have the ladies done, so it's kind of nice. This is fun. Thank you, Juke. Thank you. I'm having fun with it. It's I've been wanting to try one out for a while. I really love doing art, and I used to do it a lot, and I haven't in a while. So it seemed like, I tend to prioritize streaming more than I prioritize my own like free time or anything like that. So I was like, well, why don't we do an art stream, and then at least I'm, prioritizing it. I think what we're gonna do, so we have these trunks here. I'm just trying to kind of illustrate what exactly the forest is gonna look like. These will likely be have some branches and stuff, but I might actually take one away. The reason for that is I'm gonna have a little hidden grotto back here. I want to have like a little spot with maybe a pond or a lake and a little cluster of irises or something like that. I think that's what I want to do. So we're also taking donations for WWF tonight, everybody. Your donations will also influence what is in the background. So far I've got this little nature lady. She's a dryad being, whatever. She's what she is. That's what I've decided. She is what she is. I have no real rhyme or reason to what she is. She's just a cool nature lady. And she's got I'll kind of walk you through it. She's got some butterflies in her hair. Her hair is gonna look like flowers, basically. It's gonna be red, and there's gonna be kind of a little yellow pollen burst where the crown of her head is. There's a hummingbird there. There are some butterflies all over. There's some on her hair. There's one on her ear, one on her shoulder. There's a snail on her shoulder as well. On this side, she has some kind of dangly bracelets that have berries and leaves on them. And then on this side, her sleeve is kind of like birch bark with shell fungus on it. And then she's wearing just leaves. Because we're raising money for WWF, and the name of the cause is Every Last Leaf. So I figured she's just going to be wearing a bodysuit made of leaves. Kind of poison ivy-like, a little bit. So that's her. That is she. In all of her glory. And thanks, Val. I appreciate the lyric. It's I think this is a good lurking stream. You know what I mean? Like, we're kind of vibing. Oh, thank you, Val. I don't know if you were reading my comic when it happened, but I plan on picking my comic back up. I haven't even begun to approach the story, honestly. Like, I'm 100-ish comics in. There are like 5 major story arcs that have not even really started yet. Well, one of them started, but like things start to get real around this time. And you know, I haven't done it in a while. I want to come back to it because I used to really enjoy doing it. And then when we moved and then Olivia came and everything, there was just no time to do it whatsoever. So I stopped. I went on hiatus. I've been on hiatus. It's been almost 2 years. I don't know if anybody still pays any attention to it, but I want to come back to it, you know? All right, so we're gonna have this little spot here, and I'm just gonna kind of like, as a placeholder, there's gonna be some irises here. It's a secret iris grove where the irises grow. I feel like we need some kind of like, we're gonna have like a sleeping unicorn or something over here. I don't care how cliche that is. Unicorns are dope, so I'm gonna make a unicorn. How does a unicorn sleep? Weird question, but sleeping unicorn. Aw, that's not what I was looking for, but these are cute. I was looking for something like a little more, you know, horse-like, but these are super adorable. I was looking for like a curled up horse kind of deal. Why don't we just sleeping horse? Sleeping haunts. Wow. That's right. Horses kind of sleep like they're dead, don't they? They're just like hit the deck. That's how I feel too sometimes, though. All these pictures are amazing. Oh, they're just horses like completely lying on their side. Okay, let's go back to sleeping unicorn. Artistic. Because those were some really cute ones, but I'm looking for... Okay, that's not... Nope. Alright. I don't know. Nope, that looks dumb. Alright. We're gonna figure it out, though. It's gonna happen. There. Aw, there. Little unicorn. I forgot that, like... that was how horses slept. Like I said, they just kind of sleep like they're dead. You know what, I'm gonna put the X on the unicorn. Sorry, unicorn. We're gonna do a deer instead. We're gonna do animals that will actually, like, not that I, you know. Anyway, we're gonna do animals that would actually appear in this setting, I think, instead. Unicorns are neat, but we're gonna do a sleeping deer instead. I think that makes more sense. Wow, that deer is in all kinds of twisty poses. Alright, we're doing a sleeping deer instead. That makes more sense to me. Tail. All right, we're doing a sleepy deer. Ask it, are you feeling sleepy, dear? Just trying to decide, should I give it horns? Like, well, antlers. That's what those are called. They're called antlers. No, wrong way. Curve inward, not outward. Do a male deer.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Kino.
You have not reached any voicemail box, I'm sorry. My voicemail box is full. Actually, I don't know if it is or not, but it might as well be. Since I don't check it very often.
Just wait for the tone.
Alright. Sleepy deer. I don't know how to do this, so I'm just gonna sketch it in for now. I want like beams of sunlight as if they're being filtered through trees kind of thing. Going in through there, and a couple more in the background, a couple more trees over this way. We have to have like, we have to have lots of fungi. It's very important. I don't know. I feel like the bases of these trees are probably going to be fairly branchy. So if it's birch too, some of it might be birch, some of it might be evergreen. It is every last leaf though, so I feel like I should do
Please leave your name,
deciduous.
number, and a message after the tone.
I feel like that's a good decision to make. I like this because it's like I'll have a bunch of trees on this side, a bunch of trees on that side, and then it's like you're peeking in to see this kind of cool looking little secret area.
Goodbye.
And we'll of course have some mushies going on here. It's funny, I posted some pictures. I don't know if you guys saw them at all. I posted them on Twitter. I'm very bad at posting on my own Discord when I find stuff like this, but I was out for a walk the other day and there was a house that just had so many mushrooms in the front yard. I feel like there were chanterelles possibly, but it was cool. Thank you for picking up the bread. You want to see how we're doing so far? I'm pleased with it. It's a good start, I think. Sometime soon I'm gonna get myself a mushroom guidebook, like a field notebook. Not notebook, but a field guide. There we go. Field guide for different mushrooms, because I'm getting really interested in what's oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Oh, you got the cotton candy. That's so weird.
How could I not?
How
My
could you
daughter
not?
throttled me if she found out I had a chance to get some.
That's amazing. So there's, let's see, there's buffalo wings, cotton candy, ghost pepper, butter chicken, jalapeno, and poutine. Okay, cool. You got the butter chicken as well. That's fun. Is there any actual chicken in it? There's not. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Oh yeah. Some cheeps. Thank you. I'm gonna do this the artist's way. I am. I'm gonna use chopsticks. So I don't get my hands greasy while I'm drawing. What are those? Those are craft dinner flavor boosters. That's what they are. So they're like powder packs to make your craft dinner taste less like craft dinner and more like other stuff. So there's cotton candy, which is incredibly bizarre, and butter chicken. There you go. I got chips. I'm happy about it. There. I don't want to get my hands all greasy, so I'm gonna eat my chips with chopsticks. If I can. My screen is a bit pixelated. I thought it was gummy worms. You know what? I actually thought at first that they were gummy worms too when I saw him with it. But here, I'll show you a little closer. So, let's see. Here we go. Cotton candy flavor boost. Oh, that's nice. It's natural colors. It's beetroot. That's what's going to make it pink. And yeah, there's the butter chicken. Butter chicken gummy worms would definitely be interesting. I saw you also got a pack of Oreos? Are you...
That's why I'm asking you.
You weren't asking me, but you can ask me, and I will get it for you.
I was in the process of the verbal part had
That's what you just... What you got was coming in and bobbing your head repeatedly.
Yeah.
We got some little mushies going on here. It's important to have a lot of mushrooms in pictures like these. I'll probably draw some fiddleheads too. That's also very important, I think. Alright. So we have our secret iris grove. We should have some cattails too. And lilies. Pond lilies. And Kermit. Put Kermit in there. This is definitely not causing me to eat these any slower though. Little hearts. I like putting a lot of detail into my work. It makes me happy to do it. I no longer know how good any of it is, you know? I just like to do it. It's like I said, I used to toss a lot of self-worth into that. I used to be like, oh, what if my stuff's not very good? And now I just am at the point where I don't care if anything I do is any good. I care if I enjoy myself. You know, like, it's hard to have that mindset when everything is so inextricably linked to worth, I find, these days, you know? Maybe I'm wrong, but
it's not a thing about
I find it very difficult to separate, but
about making it feel right.
at the end of the day, if I'm not enjoying myself, it's not worth doing, you know? So... And I mean, you can definitely be both. And this is not me, and I'm not criticizing anybody's way of doing anything, honestly. That's just how I came to the conclusion that I need to do stuff because I like it first and foremost. Because for the longest time, I'd be like apologizing for the quality of stuff and like, you know, I didn't do commissions or anything. I just drew my own stuff. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, well, if I'm just going to draw my own stuff, then who cares if it's something that, you know,
if it's an accident,
if people find it amazing or not, you know? So we have our secret grotto there. I'm liking how that's coming along.
You know, you want those.
So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to try to secretly write usernames
It's not a thing about
in
making
the
it
tree trunks. I'm going to try to make it
It's about
sneaky,
making it feel right.
but I'm going to try to toss those in there. That's my goal. That's my aim.
But it's not a thing about making it accurate.
So we have our other thicket of trees here.
It's not about getting
We have
all
like,
the errors.
like I said, we're gonna have kind of a
It's about getting it to feel
on one side. We're gonna have this, and then on the other side, I think what I'm gonna do. This is actually gonna be like a path that's gonna go. It's going to kind of wind up along here, and it's gonna be kind of. We're gonna have the two kind of aspects, the duality of nature here, like the wild, foresty nature, and then we're gonna have kind of a more pastoral nature on this side. That's the plan. I hope everybody's having a good night so far. I hope you're enjoying yourself. This is something new for me. I hope you're having fun. If I take a minute to not draw, it's because I'm thinking.
There's an error that feels good,
It's
then
probably
you
because I'm
leave it in.
overthinking, really. Like, and that's my issue is I
You
tend to
know, you want
overthink,
those.
looking for details and whatnot, right? So there we have our more like kind of pastoral landscape here. We're probably going to do some fences on one side anyway, maybe, and some sheep in the fields. kind of thing. Like I said, I don't plan stuff out when it comes to drawing unless I'm working on a comic or something with a plot. I just kind of let it unfold as I go. Treeing a bit here. She's on the path even though... Actually, let's have the path go deeper into the woods too. This is where those two worlds meet. Kind of a hedgerow. Now my chippies here. If I bought Oreos and he didn't leave me any, and I'm fairly insulted. He just took them in the other room and disappeared. What's up with that? If my crunching is too loud, let me know. And I'll mute when I take a chip. Let's see here. I'll have this area be the fenced off area. See me fumbling. I have some trees in the road as well. I'm just sketching them out. I'll flesh them out after. They're kind of placeholders for now. Like this blob is going to be a tree. We'll have a couple trees in the back over here as well. Boop. Boop. These are probably like we won't. These will just be silhouettes on the horizon, most likely. These ones, but in theory, these are fruit trees. I think. Fence is gonna go along here. The little orchard here is probably gonna be a little bit of a thicket. Little bit of a thicket. Where the sheep go to cool off. We're doing sheep. Mystery. How are we doing, bud? Good boy. Hello. I feel like she needs some kind of creature by her side. I don't know what. All right. I think this is just going to be like a nice, tall, wildflowersy kind of place. In fact, I'm not even going to do anything with this spot until we color it in. I think I don't know if I'm gonna do her in watercolors or not, or if I'll do markers for her. I kind of like the idea of doing markers for her and watercolors for the rest. I think that's what we're gonna do. I see like this field of wildflowers back here. It's gonna just be like greens and yellows, and then little dots of white and red and purple and pink. That's what I see in the background here. This is gonna be a little more taken care of over here. And sheep or goats, maybe goats. Some kind of cloven animal will live over there. Put some fluffy clouds in the sky. I like the kinds of clouds that look like they're piled on top of each other. I don't know what you call those. Cumulonimbus? Is that a cumulonimbus? I'm gonna have some of those fluffy, pilesy clouds in the background over here. They're not gonna be gray clouds. These are white, fluffy clouds. A couple smaller ones. Mystery, what is you doing, bud? Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, everyone. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I hope this is not, you know, not gonna lie, I hope it's not boring you to death.
It doesn't matter how much you know about implementation or writing layers or any of these kind of video game terms.
See a farmhouse in the background. I don't want it to be too obviously,
None
you know,
of that matters if you
human-centric,
can't
but
write music well.
there's a nice little path that goes through the countryside and into the forest.
So the first thing for me is always learning your craft. And it doesn't matter where the music is going ultimately. This is when it's in your head and you're still thinking about it. You've got to know how to basically see it through completion practically on your own these days and have it stand on its own with everything else that's out there.
There's a little mossy stump over here too, because stumps are neat. Put a mushroom on that stump right next to it. Okay. Alright. So, for some reason, I'm having a hard time fleshing out the right side. The left side was easy. I'm like, oh, trees, and there's gonna be mushrooms, and there's gonna be a deer, and it's gonna be sleeping. It's gonna be real cool. And then on the right, I'm like, I mean, wide open spaces are kind of the name of the game with that, right? So.
And a lot of that doesn't come down to what plugins you have. I mean, sure, having the right reverb helps and everything.
I did like them.
It really comes
Nice
down
little
to
berry bush in the background here.
what's in your head and what's in here, what's in your heart. And those two things are what make the best video game music, in my opinion. Because I'm not really talking about video game music, I'm just talking about music.
I want a creature by her side. I don't know what that. But I know I want a creature by her side.
You have to be able to feel it.
Something
You have to know how
typically
to
non-domesticated.
take those in your head and in your heart and say something meaningful. And I don't think that's necessarily something
gonna put a
you
crow
learn
on
in
the stump.
school, or something you learn from reading a book or watching YouTube videos or anything. I think that's more something you learn from doing it, from trying it over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
It's gonna be summer, like it is now. July, probably. Maybe June. August is when it gets into like almost fall territory and everything's got this kind of brassiness to it. June and July are when everything is very verdant. We're going for verdant, I think. I think I'm actually getting close to the point where I'm going to need to start coloring this. And I'm nervous, so that's why I'm not doing it. And so I'm distracting myself with potato chips. I'm not an expert at perspective. Or, you know, much artistic anyway. Like... Let me show you guys how we're doing. This is how it's coming. I like how it's coming along. I hope you do as well. A reminder that $10 and I will sneak your name onto a tree. $50 and you can choose one of the wildlife creatures that goes into this. Give me a little frog down here. Little toady. Like, brr, brr. Just a lumpy little toad. Right there. And, I want a turtle somewhere. These turtles are neat. I'm gonna put a little pond over here. Jeez, oh my goodness. Sorry, my phone just went off and it made me jump out of my skin for some reason. It's because it was sitting on my tin of pencils. So that it was like blurred and I was like, oh no. By the way, everybody, if you haven't already, we have a Hot Ones stream coming up on Saturday. Make sure you submit your questions, please and thank you. I think I probably am putting more detail than I need to, considering this is going to be watercolors. I think. So for the most part, it's going to be a lot of, like, just silky colors on top of one another. All right. I'm trying to decide if I should start coloring, if I should ink her in, and then at least she's inked, you know? I don't know that I'll ink in the rest. At least for the most part. I don't know. It's been too long since I've done much art. Before as well, I would do a lot of strictly markers, but over the years I've come to favor watercolor pencils. I realized I forgot to put in some fiddleheads. Very important. So I guess this is more like June then. They're fiddleheads. Everything seems to have a little family. Like we have a little bunch of little family mushrooms over here, a little family of fiddleheads, family of lily pads. It's funny, like, this is helping me realize why I don't do art much anymore, is because I get lost in the details, and then that's why I never finish it. But I'm going to finish this one. I'm going to try to finish it tonight if I can. And I need to accept that it's probably not going to be perfect. Which is another reason why I don't finish that many pieces. Because they don't always necessarily end up on paper how I wanted them to be on in my head, you know? But I think we just gotta go for it. I hope everyone's having a good night so far. What you doing, bud? I used to hang out. I don't know if she's still streaming or not, but her name was Minji Rap. She was a part of Team Super Rare. I think I found her a long time ago when Hunger Service raided her because he was on her stream team. I believe. I don't know if she's still doing it, but I used to watch her art stream. And House of Bath. Really loved House of Bath. I don't think she's been streaming in a long time though. I met Beth at TwitchCon too. She was wonderful. I definitely don't hang out in as many art streams as I used to. Not that I ever used to hang out in a whole lot, but I hang out in fewer. It's odd though. I like watching digital art more than I like doing it. Like if I'm hanging out in an art stream, it's probably going to be a digital art stream. Even though I'm usually do traditional art. Look up a quick reference. Did you really like just walk away with all those Oreos? And I can't believe you do that to me. I would do just about anything for Oreos, honestly. I'm not gonna eat all of them. I've got the hummingbird at the wrong angle here. Hummingbirds are wonderful little creatures. We'll see one or two in our yard every so often. I really need to get a hummingbird feeder, I think. Oh, Jamie, hi! Sorry, your name blended in with the pretzel rocks for some reason. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Rusty. Thought it was a good time to try out an art stream, especially since we're raising money for WWF. So I was like, I'll do something kind of naturey, something wild life looking, you know. You know, I think I will do her with watercolors too. Just I will, yeah, mixed media. I might use some markers for highlights. We'll see, but I'll start with watercolors for her for sure. Yeah, thank you to anybody who's lurking this evening. I really appreciate it. This is outside of the norm for the kind of stream I would normally do. I don't know, if you like it, then maybe we'll do another one sometime. I like the chill vibes too. I decided to do some nice lo-fi music and stuff like that. Oh, you might have the office yourself tomorrow. That's wonderful. Like, even, you know, pre-pandemic, that's amazing, you know? During pandemic, even better.
I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's pretty.
I like this song. I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's pretty. I'm glad you're enjoying the chill vibes there, Rathic. It's usually a bit chaotic in here, so we're going in a different direction tonight. If you're new here and you like the chill vibes, don't get used to them. I wish I could say you can, you know, stick around if you like the chill vibes, but that's not usually how we roll around these parts. Especially Saturday, considering Saturday is our Hot One stream. That's gonna be anything but. Oh, she's got another butterfly or moth or something over here. Might be a moth. Who knows? But she looks happy to be there, though. I think the answer is because nature is neat. That's why she's happy. Okay. Let's see here. This is where I have to be careful because I have details. Her bangly bracelets all inked in. And we've got her birch kind of arms or arm. Birch bark all over her arm kind of thing going on here. Try to go outside my comfort zone and actually finish this tonight. My problem is that I just don't finish drawings much these days, so I should actually do that. Her bodysuit made out of leaves. Thanks for hanging out while I'm doing this, everybody. This is a fun change of pace. Not sure how many art streams I'll do in the future, but I'm glad you're here now, and, you know, we're giving it a go, and we're seeing how it is. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. And a friendly reminder, we are raising money for the World Wildlife Fund tonight. $10, and you'll have a tree in your honor. And there's still time if you want a creature of some kind in the background. If you have any requests, it's going to be it's 50 to WWF. And that's not because I am overpricing my art. It's because I'm just looking to do, you know, raise money for a good cause, basically. She's got a little toad hiding here in her hair. Just a little toady. All right. So she is inked. Yay, that's a good start. Next, I need to ink in the other things. Which I'm not sure how I want to do, honestly. I don't know if I want to just ink in the whole thing. I want it to be kind of like... I want it to blend in nicely, but I need the guidelines, so I don't know if... We're going to do just a little test here. Just a little one.
In a writer, I'm looking for somebody who brings everything to the table. You know, who brings art.
Kind of like these abstraction songs where they have people talking in the background.
So that they're
It's
aware
interesting.
of what they're doing and they're making conscious choices.
Alright, so here's what we're doing. I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of a color test on the bush here. I'm doing outlines in a darker green. And a few other points in a darker green. And then I'm going to color it in with a lighter green. And then I'm going to try erasing the pencil and see what happens. We're just testing, everybody. It's been a while.
I don't have a lot of patience.
I don't
for
have,
people who feel like they're downloading
you
from
know,
the cosmos.
this is just a technique
You know,
that
just like,
I have not really,
that's how it
like, I
came
never
out.
really learned how to formally do
Okay,
anything
great. Now
like
let's make
this,
it
so
better.
so please be gentle if I'm doing
you know,
anything
just writing
technically wrong.
From a place of understanding rather than from a place of fear. Where you're just grateful for any idea that comes along
Alright,
and you don't
it's
want
one
to
of those
change
one
it
day, Bruce.
because you don't know how.
There you go. Okay, I have a couple brushes going on here. So, let's use this one.
And, you know, it's not about the ideas, it's about how you support the ideas.
Actually, I'm going to use a finer brush. And we're going to start with the darker green spots, and we're just going to kind of go like this to highlight the darker green spots as much as possible. There we go. Okay. Give that a second. And then I'm going to use the color in like the lighter green here. And then we're going to try erasing the pencil lines after it dries. We're going to see what happens. If it looks good, then that's wonderful, and we can continue in the same direction with everything else in the background, generally speaking. Though I might outline the animals. I might even keep some of the pencil lines in. I don't know. I don't know if I'm okay with it not looking super clean. You know what I mean? These are the decisions we must make. And it's been so long since I've done any amount of art that I'm like, well, you know, that's always something that you can decide, you know? But, it's been so long since I've done any art that I'm like, not really sure what my decision is. All my art supplies are super old too, like they're fine, you know, obviously. It's just I don't have anything new. I haven't had anything new in a long time. Alright. There's our little bush. Looks okay, I think. I think this area can stand and blend a bit more, but anyway. I'll let that dry a bit. This is the part where I say, I hope everyone's having a good evening. I hope we're all having fun. Or relaxing, whichever. Let's see here. No, that's still quite wet. Okay. We're gonna give that a few more minutes. I am going to ink in the animals in the background. Like, the crows. Oh, I didn't draw any goats or anything yet. I should probably get on that. I kind of like that little pop of color. Green. I can't believe how long it's been since I've done any art. It's kind of sad, really. I drew our homeschool logo last year around, not this time quite, but a little bit later in the year, like around August. Spent a whole day hyper-focusing on it until it was done. It turned out nicely though. Welcome back, Josiah. How'd it go? Let's see. Hey, Rusty. Are you using chopsticks for chips? I am, because I'm, I don't want to get my picture greasy. I would. I don't know how, but I did. Barely. Good job. Well done. Goats in a field. Go goats in a field. Whoops. Aw. Aw. Baby goats. Oh, that looks nice. Just like goats chilling in a field. I wish I was a goat right now. You know? Don't we all wish we were goats right now? That actually makes perfect sense. Yeah. I was like, I want snack, but I don't want grease. What do? Answer, chopsticks. Alright, well, they're just goats. Like, I don't know, like, they don't have to be super detailed, they're just chilling in a field, you know? This one's gonna be eating some. Wow, that looks terrible. Why don't we draw its neck instead of just giving it a slightly longer head? That makes more sense. There. That goat is doing a munch on the grass. There. There's a couple of goats. They're chilling. They're cute. So you want a t-shirt credit, huh? That's nice. That's awesome, actually. That's not nice. That's incredibly cool. We got a crow chilling over here. Rusty. I'm gonna get sparkling water out of the fridge here. Since I'm done my beverage, but let's see here. I'm still thirsty. That's coffee. I don't want that right now. I will want that tomorrow, most likely. Let's go with cream soda tonight. I've been high on the root beer game. Let's go with cream soda. Sparkling water. I've been trying to get President's Choice's attention. I'm like, hey, I don't know if you guys ever sponsor streamers, but let me tell you, I drink your sparkling water on stream like just about every night. Just an FYI. So if you ever want to sponsor somebody, just throwing that out there. I consume your products constantly on stream. Brad got some of those peanut butter pie Oreos, and he's keeping them in the other room, which I find exceedingly rude. Like, why would you do that to me? I have to be careful here, because I'm a lefty. I don't want to... This little mushroom on the stump. It's not quite dry yet. I'm doing a little experiment, a little test with this little bush here. Let's see. I feel like both of these blues are too dark for the sky. What about this one? I have 2 sets of watercolor pencils, both of them from God knows how long ago, honestly. It's been a while since I got them. Put it that way. But I don't know, I'm really liking using them. I'm using them more now than when I originally got them. I got them a long time ago. I remember, I think these ones I got when I went to an art museum with my parents one time when I was a kid, like when I was a teenager or something. And I was so inspired that I went to the gift shop and I bought these in a sketchbook, and I just sat on a bench and started drawing. I don't remember which one that would have been. I don't know if, Mom, I don't know if you're here, but when did we go to an art museum? Am I making that up? Was that when we went to, like, where did we go for that? I don't know. But, in any event. I have several sets of watercolor pencils, and I kind of keep coming back to them, despite not really using them much when I was younger. I had more of a tendency to do just pure watercolors, but I always liked drawing people in them. So the watercolors didn't quite mesh, but the pencils do. Because what I like about them is that you can use them, you know, without water for details. Like for really striking details, or you can use them with the water to make them a little more soft. Oh shoot, she's awake. Hopefully she will resettle in a minute. Just make sure the volume's of the monitor. I'll be right back. Everyone. Oh, she's not awake. I'm hearing things. Surprise, surprise. First time ever. That actually happens to me quite frequently. Hey, Rusty. Probably the TV in the other room. Brad's watching wrestling, so. Hey, Rusty. Hey, bud. Not while I'm drawing, okay? Still drying. I feel like this is not as heavy duty a paper as I could be using for this. That's what I got. So that's what I'm using. Use a slightly bigger brush for the sky there. So I figure I might as well, you know, color in the things that I know what they're gonna look like. Sky is very much one of those things. I could have used this as some form of commentary, but really, it's just a practical escape. It's an escapist artwork. It's actually, I guess, kind of illustrating how close the natural world and the, you know, more, I don't know, like it's still the natural world, but it's like more pastoral, kind of illustrating how close they are together and how little separates them, I guess. Now, if we're talking about communities, that's a little different, but it's also fun sometimes to just draw a picture. Have it not necessarily have anything other than, hey, that's kind of fun to look at. So before I forget, I'm going to do something here. I like the name of the song, Kitten Heaven. That's a good name for a song. All right. Before I forget, I'm writing some names in the trees here. So, Mari, you donated twice, so I'm going to put Ninkwi in 2 trees. So that one's kind of sneakily there. And then this one. We'll see how it looks after we add our other parts to it, you know? There are your two trees. Then let's see, Toko. Toko's tree is right over here. So you can see the names now, but that won't be the case the whole time. Val's tree is right here. And Kitchen Witch. Now, I just want to check Kitchen Witch's username. Wow, is it really already 11 o'clock? Holy smokes. Is it all one more? Kitchen Witch, okay. Yep. Kitchen Witch. Kitchen Witch also donated $10, so I need to have her name on a tree as well. Oops, oh no, one of my chopsticks fell down. That's a problem. It's a problem easily solved, but for a second it was a problem. I am pouring more chips because I feel like it. Thank you for bearing with me, everybody, while I get the coloring stuff sorted out and figure out everything. Can't believe it's already 11 o'clock. What? I've been sitting here drawing for over 2 hours? What? What? What's going on? Alright, Kitchen Witch will get this sneaky little background treat. Kitchen Witch. There we go. Great. Thanks to everyone who's donated to the campaign so far. There will also be a charity component to the Hot One stream this week. And if we hit our $300 goal, Brad and I both are going to eat a piece of ghost pepper peanut brittle. Which is going to be spicy. And that one Carolina Reaper sauce, just so everybody knows, is in that package of sauces that we bought. So that's scary. Alright. Our sky is looking nice and vibrant. Nice bright blue sky. Everyone relaxing, everyone having a nice night, everybody feeling kind of chill. I hope you're enjoying the vibes. Okay, let's see here. What happens if I go to erase this? Oh, it does erase the pencil. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's handy. Okay. And just the pencil. It's not messing with the coloring too much. Amazing. That was kind of what I was hoping for, but not really what I was expecting. So that's nice. Okay. So the background parts that aren't creatures for the most part, I'm going to color with pencils and then erase That's what we're gonna do. I almost got really confused and tried to use the paintbrushes as chopsticks and eat water like it was potato chips. I don't think I would have gotten too far with that. I think that might have been unfortunate to try to do, to say the least. Okay. So in this here field of swaying grasses, it's gonna be mostly a nice light green, but we'll put in a little dark green here and there, and also some yellow. Possibly some patches of other colors, because you know when you're looking at a field and you just see a really neat little combination of colors. That's what we're going to do there. Flower Sun, hello, welcome in. How are you today? I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm considering it. I'm considering it. Where did my darker green go? Is this the darker green I was using all along? Is that the only darker green I was using? Must have been. I'm confused. That's okay. Oh wait, no, here. Is this it? Yes, that's the darker green I was using. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Flower Sun. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here tonight. I really appreciate that. It's, yeah, it's, I was saying, you know, it's a little vulnerable for me because, I've always been kind of self-conscious about my art. Like, I really love to do it, but, I was really focused for a long time about doing it right, you know, quote unquote right. Whatever that means to whoever, you know. But I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm doing it because I love to do it more so than anything. So that's why I was like, you know, I think I'm ready to try out an art stream and see how that goes. So I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're raising money for a good cause tonight as well, so that's part of why I decided let's give this a go and just kind of an experiment, you know? Yeah, if the art streams are generally well received, then yeah, I might do a few more every now and again. Oh, fun fact about yourself. All right, let's go. Fun facts about Flower Sun. Oh, I dropped it. Ugh. There we go. So I'm still coloring this part here. I made my besties emotes. I only have one emote since I'm only 2. Oh, cool. Oh, that's nice. That's really cool. You do, I can't see it very well from where I'm at. Is it pixel or is it, non-pixel, I guess? I just can't see it very well. That's not on, that's just because I'm across the room from my chat. Like, I can read chat, but the emotes for some reason aren't super clear to me. I have to come a little closer to take a good look at the emotes. Alright, we're gonna add some yellow in. Okay, yeah. You know, I could just make up for that, but like I can just walk over and take a look. Let's see here. Oh, okay, I can see it now. Okay. Oh, it's really cool. Yeah, from where I was sitting, I could not tell what it was, but it was only because I was, like I said, I was on the other side of the room. Also, my glasses are not very... I need to clean my glasses, let's put it that way. I've been doing detail-oriented work on the picture as well, which has been like, whoa. Oh, slippers, kitty, slippers. Oh. There. It's really pretty and really cute. I can see it clearly now. Yeah, my eyes are like, woof, I haven't done much detail-oriented work like this in a while. Yeah, you did a great job with that. Might remake it though, since green hair is kind of their thing, and I forgot to include that. Oh, okay. I mean, it looks like you have a really good base for it. I mean, you might not have to redo it from scratch, right? Like, you could probably just add the color in, right? It looks like you have a really nice base for that. I'm just gonna add a little bit of like a very small amount of kind of reddish right over here. And in patches, you know? You ever look at a field and you just see like patches of kind of different colors even though there's mostly green? I'm going to add a couple of other little flecks of color here and there, like for flowers and whatnot. That's really great, Flower Sun. I'm sure she appreciates that. Or they, sorry. I'm sure they appreciate that. For some reason I thought I'd read she. Yeah, we're gonna get those nice colors coming together here. Oh yeah, that looks exactly how I was hoping it would. Perfect. Hey Kay, how are you? Welcome in. Great to see you. Thank you so much, and thanks for stopping by this evening. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm having a good time with this one. I have not done a piece of art in a while, so this is nice to do. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Much different stream than what I'm used to doing. Oh, they are she. Okay, sorry. How are you doing tonight, Kay?
It's not exactly clear whether they even truly exist.
I'm happy with the grass. That grass looks like how I was hoping it would look. Yay. Small victories in life, right? My rent situation weren't as it were, so I could be more help. Oh my goodness. No, I'm sure that's a very stressful situation above all else for you. Please don't worry. I'm happy to have you here, and retweeting helps a lot too. Getting the word out, I really appreciate it. I saw that you retweeted a few minutes ago. I can kind of get away with peeking at my phone a little more than I can during cooking streams.
A tiny thing, a septillion times smaller than the tiny planet it lives on. Discovered something true.
Relaxed tea time. Nice. Yeah, have a nice cup of tea. There you go. I'm doing really well, thank you. I'm really enjoying this, actually. This has been a nice change of pace for me. You know, the usual standing up and doing a lot of stuff, and I'm just kind of sitting and vibing. There, we've got names hidden in the trees here for people who have donated $10 or more. So it's come together. Ugh. I'm really happy with how things are coming together with this, actually. It's doing the stuff. It's doing the stuff. How are you? Other than, you know, yeah, your rent situation. I need to just put that little spot there.
If they do, if one day physics finds a use for them, that's great. But if not, that's great too.
Yeah, it's fun to branch out. Pun kind of intended. Since we're doing every last leaf for the WWF. There, a little crow. I've been doing pretty good. Packing a bunch of plants to bring home to add to the yard. Oh, nice. That's great. Oh, I just realized there's grass on this side too. I should probably do that side as well. Well, we'll get started, won't we? Really love the new neighborhood. Oh, good. Oh, my neighbor was so kind to water the plants while we were back home visiting the grandparents. So I'm going to try to make this work no matter how life flows. I'm really happy to hear that. That's wonderful. That's so important. In our old place, I didn't really talk to any of our neighbors with the exception of one. The one directly to our left, who was absolutely wonderful, and I miss her a lot. But already in this, and this was after like 7 years of living there. There was another, we did talk to our other neighbors, but after a while they decided they didn't like us. So that was weird. But we talked to the 2 sets of neighbors for a while, and then it was only one. And over here, I already, let's see, there's the neighbor right next to me who is lovely. And the one right across, who's also wonderful. And then we're meeting people gradually from other like side streets and whatnot who are also turning out to be really nice. So it's very important. I'm so envious of people who can use the watercolor. Oh yeah. Oh. I've always loved watercolors. Like I don't know, I always felt like I should branch out and try acrylics and stuff like that, but I like the way that watercolors kind of they flow. I like it. Well, they missed out. Silly people. Yeah. Yeah, it was a weird situation. I'm not sure what caused it exactly, but they called bylaw on us twice. One time he had found a rat in his garden. Not her garden, his garden. And it was apparently because of our compost, he said. But I mean, like, the city has a rat problem. It's very well documented that the city has a rat problem. And he found a rat dead in his garden, so it was like, well, it's, you know... I don't think that's my problem, but okay. And he had called bylaw on us, who came by and told us, you know, to deal with our compost situation. We're like, I mean, okay, but never seen a rat in our yard, but all right, sure. So there was that, and then another time, I'm gonna give a bit of a warning that this gets a little heavy. It's not, you know, but it's just, you know, it deals with death in the family and stuff like that. So my grandmother had passed away 2 years ago, and I took it pretty rough. It was really hard. And oh my goodness, what just happened? Kay, thank you for that sub. Much appreciated, my friend. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, the imagination is a wild thing, isn't it? And yeah, my grandmother just passed away. I took it really hard. Brad came with me for her funeral and everything, and so we didn't get around to mowing the lawn. Well, instead of coming over and talking to us and asking, you know, like, hey, what's up with you not mowing your lawn? He just called bylaw on us, and then they appeared on our doorstep saying they were going to fine us if we didn't get our lawn mowed within a certain time frame. So that was really cool and very understanding also. And we knew it was him because he was out on his doorstep looking down the street, scowling, waiting for somebody to appear, and as soon as the bylaw officer appeared, he ran inside. And yes, Kay, they were. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Brad was not... Brad, first of all, like, the guy was just doing his job, but Brad yelled the bylaw officer off our property. And then when he caught them the neighbors spying while the bylaw officers were dealing with us, he cussed them out a bit. So, but you know, like, just talk to us, you know, like, all you have to do is say, hey, are you guys gonna mow your lawn sometime soon? Like, we were also selling our house, so clearly we weren't gonna leave it like that all summer. But the most poetic thing about this whole situation is that the lady who bought our old house is a bigger hippie than I am, and I don't think I've ever seen her mow the lawn. In fact, I would wager that she has learned the name of every genus of grass that grows there, and if they show up on her doorstep, she probably tells them, like, no, this is this, and this, and I'm growing it, so go away. You know? Like, she's also very, very firm. So I feel like nobody would mess with her. And it's just the most beautiful thing in the world. And, so, yeah. No, and it's like, I feel like she does it very intentionally. Like, I think she, you know, like, I personally love an unmown lawn, you know? I mow ours in the yard to keep the mosquito and tick population at bay, but, you know, but that's about it. Because we have a shady backyard, so mosquitoes are like, what's up? I'm gonna devour you on a constant basis. I love this. Yeah. Yeah, it was my favorite thing ever. We drive by sometimes and we're like, yes, this is so wonderful. And yeah, I've never met her, but I feel like I'd get along with her. She has like, you know, local food on board, bumper stickers in her car and stuff. Like every so often we drive by. Like I don't want to sound like a creeper or anything like that. And like I said, I've never met her or anything, but she looks and sounds like we'd be friends. So, yeah, it's my favorite thing ever. But yeah, I was pretty upset when they called bylaw on us, especially the second time. Like right after my grandmother died was really not the time to mess with me. That was a day. That day was something else. Because I also found out I was pregnant with Olivia that day. So I was just like having a real time, you know? I cried for about 2 hours after that bylaw enforcement officer left. I was humiliated. I just like... I'm angry. I was really angry. Because, you know, it's like the whole neighborhood knew what was going on. It was just like, I don't know why you can't just talk to us. Like, we weren't in a central area. There's no way a bylaw enforcement officer was just driving by, especially with my neighbor looking down the road. Like, it was very clear that he had been the one to call, especially since he'd done it before. Seriously, that's just like ultimate douche mode. Your grass is slightly long, right? Like, I don't know. That's, yeah, exactly. And now the city participates in No Mow May, so I'm just like, good. Good. And those bumbles. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, I like my lawn a little shaggy. Hey, no apologies needed here. Like I said, my only reason for keeping it short at this point is to keep the mosquito population at bay. Oh, we got a little color bleeding happening here. Let's just kind of touch that up a little bit. Just a little bit here. There we go. More Jeeps. Alright. Have a little gravel path here. I'm gonna actually make it look like a gravel path and just kind of do these little curly cues here. Yeah, I'm not sure when he decided he didn't like us, or why specifically, but it just happened one day. And, we're like, alright. Alright, I'm gonna leave the stream on, get to doing that thing I really don't want to do. Clean. Again. Oh, that's such a mood. I have struggled with keeping up with anything like that this week, honestly, so I understand exactly where you're coming from. Best of luck to you. You blink and my kids are creatively reorganizing the house. I love the way you worded that. Creatively reorganizing the house. Yes. That is a thing. Kids do love to do that, don't they? Thanks for the tea, the lovely art. Seriously, it looks... Oh, thank you so much. That's really kind of you. I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad that you're all enjoying it too. I'm allowing myself to not have it be perfect. I'm allowing myself to... You know, this is... I stopped myself from finishing pictures because it never is going in the direction that I think it should go in my head, so I don't end up finishing them quite often, but because of that, it's been a long time since I finished a piece of art, so I think I'm going to allow myself the imperfection of this. And we'll just let it go where it goes. I'm so glad to have had you here tonight, Kay. It was great to talk to you. You have a wonderful evening. Have a great night. I hope you rest well when you get there. Little crow here. There we go. I like this little crow. He's a cute guy. Very nice, friendly crow. I think I'm gonna put a couple of berries on here. I think this is gonna be high bush blueberry. Because why not? So we'll just add a couple of blueberries in there. Not too many.
Pioneers will not venture into forgotten depths of the planet. But into the cathedral of myriad stars lit above it.
If you're looking, you can find some blueberries in that bush. That's how that's gonna go.
Humanity will finally reach out from the deep well where it slumbered.
There we
And touch the tiny points of light suspended.
All right, now the next part. Well, I'll do this grass, I guess, here. Then in the forest, it's gonna be a little bit darker, the grass. Cat, what is you doing? Rusty. Or Mystery. Whichever one is making all that noise. It's funny, Mystery, if he jumps up on anything, Olivia's like, get down! Immediately. It's the best. And kids are hilarious. Olivia's at a really funny age, too. Her little voice saying peekaboo is one of my favorite things ever.
And touch the tiny suspended in unyielding darkness.
She'll tell Mystery that no matter what he's doing, too. If he jumps up on his cat tree, she'll be like, get down! We'll be like, no, sweetie, it's okay. He's allowed to be up there. She'll be like, get down! I don't tell him to get down. Well, I tell Mystery to get down a fair bit. Rusty not so much, because Rusty knows, you know, don't be on the counters, don't go dumpster diving in the sink or whatever. I know that dumpster diving in the sink is not really a thing, but anyway. He likes to stick his entire face in the sink and look for droplets of water. He's silly. Like, he'll have a full dish of water and he'll be like, I think I'll drink from the sink, like an absolute gremlin. Rusty? Rusty? What are you doing, Chirpy? I hear him in the other room. He's like, brr, brr, brr. My little Wookiee. Hi. Hey, bud. Good boy. He hasn't done this in a while because I don't really sit at the table like I used to. I used to spend evenings just sitting at the table doing whatever. Now I just feel like I spend every night trying to put myself back together. Myself, the house, etc. I think this is coming together fairly nicely. I'll probably add a few little spots of color in here. That part's dry now, so some blue in places. We're just adding some flowers. Make the fields look a little more alive. Violet in here. Look at that face. I want to squeeze that face. Isn't it such a good face? A handsome boy, right? How are you doing, Murray? Have a great night, B-Dub. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the chill times and the vibes. I don't know what kind of flowers those are, and I don't care. We're not going to overthink it. This is my problem. I tend to overthink, and then I don't complete stuff, so I'm good. Just chilling. Good! I'm glad to hear that. All right, so let's see here. Paint in the road, maybe. Also need to do some stuff over here with the goat area. TM. No. This is my problem. I take out all the pencils and then I just kind of leave them lying around willy-nilly. I just added a little dimension to the clouds just to make them look a little more fluffy and a little more 3D. They're not gray clouds, but they have a grayness to them. That makes sense. All right. And let's see here. We got trees in the background. We got the fenced in area to do still. This area is going to be a little less colorful than the wild field to its left, because the goats have been manicuring it nicely, which I think makes sense. Yeah, it's gonna be less. It's gonna be more of a pale green. It's gonna be a bit of a goat-eaten green. That's a color now. I hope you all like that. It's been fun getting to know some of our other, around the area neighbors. Like, I never thought I'd say that. I'm pretty introverted, so, well, I'm an introvert. I'm an extroverted introvert. You wouldn't know to meet me how much of an introvert I am, basically, because I am quite outgoing. I really love to talk to people, but, I also like to be done talking to people, if that makes sense. But there's a really nice couple in the area. They're quite chatty. They see us walking by, they'll, oh, hey, how's it going? And I kind of accidentally met a neighbor recently because her cat decided to camp out in our yard. So, yeah, we met her through that. And now we walk by her house every so often, and her cats are hanging out outside. They don't usually go too far, but one of them decided, I'm gonna go on a little journey to this person's yard. We have a nice big yard. We have a big spacious deck, which is a great place for a cat to hide if it would like to do that. So alright, it's coming along. Oh, I'm stretching for a second. It's been a long time since I've really, sat there and, focused on a piece of art. It's really nice to do it. Feels good.
I guess we all have future pants. They're pants we're going to wear tomorrow. next day. And the day after that.
What is this song? Future Pants. Indeed.
And the day after that. And the day after that. I guess we all have future pants. They're pants we're going to wear tomorrow. And the next day. And the day after that.
If I'm silent, it's because I'm in the zone. Don't mind me. I'm having a good time. And I'm pleased with how this is turning out. Still lots to do. I don't know if we'll get it done tonight. But I want to, because otherwise I feel like it's going to be just another abandoned project, you know? I don't know that I'll make the time to finish it outside of this. Like, at the same time, I do need to get to bed soon, but at least I don't have to... I won't have to wind down from this in the same way that I do when I do a cooking stream, because let me tell you, those are frequently like a... I need to bring myself down, because usually by the time they're done, I'm pretty amped up. Maybe pencil in the fence here. A little bit, maybe. I don't know. I'll wait, actually, because it's a little bit wet there. Let's see here. Training's done. I'm gonna start on her hair, I think. Let's see, how red is... Which one is this? This looks pinkish. Crimson Lake. Alright. How crimson-y is it? Opposed to this one, which is what? Deep vermilion. Vermilion. I think vermilion's what I'm... Yeah, vermilion. We want vermilion. She's gonna have bright red hair. Supposed to look kind of like a flower. Well, supposed to. In my mind, that's what it looks like. Got a yellow. Then probably black in the very center, just to kind of signify like a pollen kind of situation. Like it looks like it's supposed to look like the middle of a flower. That's what my brain is saying. Here it's going to switch to brown just in the front. go from red to like a darker, not darker, but like more of a violet. Might actually use some of this here. I don't know, this is not very red, like not a very bright color rather. I think instead I'm gonna just kind of gradually transition to the purple here. May go straight up indigo at the bottom of the hair, just because that's neat. Prussian blue, all right. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Her bright red lips, like the color of her hair. That'd be our group chat going on. Correct. Alright, and the berries are going to be bright red as well. Ones that are on her bracelet, in her hair. Alright. So I like to color the various components individually, like just because I want them to be dry before I move on to the next part. Like, for example, I wouldn't want her hair to bleed into her skin, so let's color the hair now. Rusty. Not sure how well you guys can see how it's coming along. Feel free to let me know if you can't see it well and you want an update. My shoulders are getting sore. My eyes are very tired. Like I said, I haven't really done something like this in a while, so my eyes are not used to me poring over a detailed piece of work. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I like the way her hair came out. I like it a lot, actually. That came out pretty neat, I think. I'm happy with that. Also gonna get, let's see here, get the little berries in her hair here. And these berries as well. Yeah, Panda, sorry, I saw that you mentioned that acrylic is mostly what you work with. I'm so sorry. I responded to that in my head. I'm getting much worse at that. Like, I feel like I do that pretty much daily at this point, and I have to take a concentrated effort to reply to people, so I do apologize. I did take note of your reply. Thank you for answering. Wow, that must have been just the smallest bit wet, because snail's shell went totally black. I must have had it sitting in some water or something. Yeah, a droplet of water got on the pencil. There, now it looks kind of like a spotted snail. It's a bit mottled. That's fine. He's a model.
Alright, let's bring that beat back.
Hey, boys. Boy mystery. Little toad is the same color. Oh, she needs to have like bright green eyes, clearly. Too much water on that. No. Alright. I'm gonna start coloring this tree right here. This tree's looking kind of like a balloon, but anyway. to kind of blend here. Then go back into that color for her fingertips. That's what? Golden brown, yeah. Starting to come to life a bit. I'm just thinking my next steps for a minute. Shoot, it's already midnight. I should probably wrap this up. I don't want to because I want to finish it. But it's already midnight. Wow. That went by so quickly. Well, I'll finish painting her, at least. And then, I don't know. I don't know when I'll try to finish this. I'll try to finish it on stream sometime soon, though. Because, well, I started it on stream, right? I don't know if you guys would like that or not, but... Sounds like you had a good... Yeah, really. I blinked and like 3.5 hours had passed. That just goes to show you it's been way too long since I've done any art, because I had such a nice time with it. It went by really quickly. Thank you, Josiah. I appreciate that very much. I'm gonna finish painting the spots that I've colored in already before I head out. I'm still really surprised. Like, how is it 12? What? What world is this? I did have a really active day today too, so I really need to get to bed. We did a lot today, and tomorrow Brad has a bonus day off. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but we'll probably do something. And it'll be nice. But thanks to everybody who hung out tonight. It's like I said, this went by really quickly. I had a lot of fun with it. And I hope to do it again soon. Work in progress. You'll have to find somebody to raid in a moment's time. Been very relaxing. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, usually my cooking streams aren't very relaxing. Usually it's a little chaotic. So I'm glad that this was relaxing. I found it very relaxing too, actually. I like how she's coming together. I'm just gonna quickly this tree as well, just because it's colored in and I'm gonna paint it real quick. So that means anybody who donates between now and whenever I finish this, can get a tree too. Since I, you know, I have a couple trees left without any names on them, and since this isn't just not finished yet, so. But it's coming along. Again, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I had a really nice time. This was fun to do. And I appreciate all of you for being a part of it. There, I'll show off how it's looking so far. Then we'll find somebody to go spread the love to this evening. But here's how it's coming along thus far. Let's see here. I'm trying to hold this at an angle that you can see it well. What about right here? There, okay, that's better. That's how it's coming along. So I'm pleased with it so far. And I think, yeah, we'll have to find a date to finish this off. I wasn't expecting to have it, you know, go so quickly, first of all, and then still have quite a bit to go. So that's okay. Let's find somebody to raid. Oh, thank you, Flower Sun. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm pretty pleased with it, I'm not gonna lie. Still a ways to go with it, but it's coming along. Let's see, who are we gonna go say hi to this evening? Oh, Taz is live. Oh, I don't really get to raid Taz often. Let's see. What's Taz up to? Though, actually, you know what? You know what? Taz is probably almost done. I have... Let's see here. Okay, she's still up. We're gonna go see It's Practical Magic, who's a friend of the channel. She's doing some tarot readings, and she has like she has a really nice vibe to her, and I think if we're going from relaxing, we'll continue on to relaxing for tonight. Oh, sorry, Flower Sun, I just saw that. I think we're gonna go to Practical Magic for tonight, but thank you for offering to suggest. Magic, like I said, she's a friend of the stream, and her streams are very relaxing. I find I like to chill out to them. So we'll go say hi to her. Thank you again. Don't hesitate to suggest in the future. We're gonna use the raid call, and we're gonna head out for tonight. I'll find a time and we'll finish this picture. There's no risk of me doing it offline because I never find time to do stuff like this, so I'll find a time to stream it. Everybody have a great day. Please do make sure you stop by on Saturday night. Things are going to be ridiculous in here. We're doing our Hot One stream. Please submit your questions. And yeah, I hope to see you then. Have a great night, everybody, and catch you next time.